Yeah, Vernon was not able to join me for the last one. I didn't realize the Buccaneers. I almost said the name. The Buccaneers football team game already started. They have no fans in the stands, and that field is still bad quality. 20-30, the final. Rams over Seahawks. It's not called CenturyLink, but Seattle's home at home. I can't remember the exact name of the stadium. Vernon told me in the previous. I really should remember what he told me. But it was a terrible game for passing efficiency on both sides. At one point, Jared Goff was 7 of 17. Russell Wilson inefficient as well. And man, you just turned 18, man. 18. You know, any idea what I looked at at 18? I had like an ounce of hair. Now I have like I can't even. Okay, I'm pretty sure ounce does not qualify as hair, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I got a birthday on the February 1st. Yeah, like I can't remember my own birthday. But yeah, this is like I said. I love Von Miller, not an actual Broncos fan. So I'm just going through my notes here. Vernon couldn't join me for the last live. He was getting food. I just ate enough for like the rest of the year. So hopefully I gain a third of a pound. But yeah, the Rams finally got healthy on the O-line. Andrew Whitworth, who's roughly like 37 years old, helped them. They were basically pushing the linemen. They were like sitting linemen in the lap of Bobby Wagner and giving the Rams running backs Akers, and I can't remember the other guy's name, but Akers was getting the cutback lanes, and they dominated defensively as well. I think at one point they had only blitzed 4 times in the game. Wilson's running for his life. Metcalf is really not comfortable going in the slot because he's not the greatest route runner. Prediction of the Washington game, it's already 3-0. I'll be surprised if Washington scores more than 10 points. People are predicting like 24-10, 31-10. I don't think anyone's giving them any credit for anything other than 10 points. But if Washington, I keep almost saying their actual former name, if Washington could actually get some turnovers, let's see what happens. I did not have a lot of notes. There's barely any scoring until the fourth quarter. But when you dominate both sides of the line of scrimmage, offensively and defensively, you should expect to win for the most part. I don't know if I sent him the actual thing to join. If you're not able to join, it's all good. But yeah, Goff with 14 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the game, he was 7 of 17. And Cooper Kupp, he goes out with a knee injury. Aaron Donald, he had a different kind of injury that I can't remember. I didn't actually see the play, but those are two, other than Ramsey, those are just two vital players. They have other vital players, but those are the two main guys on both sides of the ball. So if Donald's not able to go, then the dominance. What is he? 2-time defensive player of the year. So that dominance is just, it's to a lesser extent. And at one point, Seattle had a third and short, and they botched it because they thought they were able to get the play clock to reset. They didn't get it to reset, and they ended up having a false start, and it would have been a delay of game either way. It was a little bit of confusion. There's a certain type of rule that went into that. But at that point, they were 3 of 14 on third down. It was bad. So I didn't like the offensive efficiency at all. And then I can't pronounce this guy's name. Ibukum. He punches the ball out of DJ Reed, which was the nail in the coffin because DJ Reed, first off, they were in Seattle's territory when he returned that punt, and he didn't need to return the punt. The ball was bouncing around. He was only going to get 4 more yards. And when you're in like that Pop Warner football or the Pee Wee football, everybody says, "Hey, fire, get away from the ball." They say it for a reason. And he wanted to make something out of nothing, but it just wasn't worth it. And he fumbled the ball. They ended up scoring. Like I don't know how many plays later, but it's one of their staples of their passing offense where they fake the zone to the right side, and it's kind of like Kyle Shanahan's offense where they face the right side, they leak somebody out to the left. It was basically a three-man route, and Robert Woods wide open in the end zone, and that was another nail in the coffin, as I keep saying. So Seahawks, I didn't expect them to go to actually get deep into the playoffs. Their defense progressed very well from beginning to the year, the end of the year. Jaron Reed, very productive. Carlos Dunlap was also great. So they didn't have a pass rush when Bruce Irvin went out, and we all thought they would be on pace to be like one of the worst defenses of all time, and they turned it around almost similar to how Kansas City turned it around in their Super Bowl run last year. So um, you know, Seattle, they're pretty much done, and good luck to them next season. I want to see what the status is for Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald, because Aaron Donald's one of the greatest players ever, and he's still relatively young. So that's a wrap for Seattle and Los Angeles. I need more practice at this. Yeah, we'll see.